Let it grow, let it grow. You can reap what you don't sow. Doom doom bottom bottom doom. Wait, that's it. I was sure that it would allow us to finish the combinacion with rook to h1, Chekalina Lishlamba, but I guess not. Sorry about the Let It Grow song. Just watching the Lorax with my kids. Just really getting in touch with the trees, you know. Let it grow, let it grow. We can apply that to the H-file here. Let the H-file grow. So what's going on here is you have... I found Rook H8 pretty quickly. This is just a very common attraction pattern. You're bringing the king to where he doesn't want to be. Sacrificing a rook to put the king on an open file isn't always a great idea. Maybe not always enough. But in this scenario, it's also a deflection tactic. You're removing the defender. The king is guarding the bishop. So it's an attraction tactic, but also a removal of the defender. And there really aren't a lot of other candidate moves, considering quickly the white's already down a piece, and there's no other forceful checking squares, no other tempo moves. We've been talking about this checks, captures, queen attacks, checks, captures, tempo moves, right? As far as the hierarchy of how we approach critical positions in our chess games. We're all doing that now, aren't we? Right? We're all on the same page and getting better. So considering that very quickly, you recognize the H-file is open. You see the deflection opportunity to remove the defender of the bishop. And it's pretty obvious. I thought it would allow us to finish, but I guess it ends here because there really isn't a good move for black. There's no way to stop rook h1, which is game over. I guess bishop h6 is a move, but then rook h1, there's still no way to stop rook takes h6 because the knight is pinned to the king with the bishop on e5. So the queen and two rooks over here are sort of helpless as the black king falls apart. So just remember, let it go. Let it go like Adele Nazim. And also let it grow, and don't be like Rob Riggle's character on the Lorax. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're playing right now on Chess.com, and go solve the daily puzzle. I think starting next week, what we'll do is I'll make an effort starting tomorrow to remind people to pause the video in the beginning, go solve the puzzle for themselves if they wish, so they can click the link, solve the puzzle, and whether they get it right or wrong, then come back and see how I solved it. So there might be a little bit more, it might be a few more opportunities for some instructional takeaways if you recognize, the thought process that was applied to solve it correctly in case you got it wrong, and that might help. So that's what we're going to do starting tomorrow. Enjoy yourself, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and we'll see you around.